to my channel.
Join.
Today we're gonna start our online yoga thing.
Leonard is already here.
Who's Leonard? Who's Leonard? I think he is.
Hoi.
Hi!
Zie je ons?
Hallo!
Nog niet.
Oh!
Zie je ons?
Hi! Yeah, now I can see your faces. Hi, Janica!
Ik zag Janneke. Zag je het ook?
Hi! Is this, I don't see it. I hear Ati.
Ja. Hi.
Yeah.
Ik zie Janneke.
I know Corinne is here. I see Diana. Diana.
Hij wil hem op stem wisselen.
Who is it that I'm hearing? Priya is here, I think.
Ik heb 3. Met het? Oh. Je hebt daarvoor geluid nodig.
Ja.
Het staat nou op 8. Dan ga jij op dit. Mooi. Oké.
Clem is...
Dit is Renko.
Ah, okay.
Renko heb ik dat streamt.
Hi. Hi. New faces here. Nice to see you. Are you ready?
Waarom zijn wij nog aan Vul jullie naar beneden?
Ah, hi, si Marit. Hi, Marit. Oh,
You
the
see?
Priya is here. Yeah.
Nee, dat Vul.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Ik wil niet meedoen. Ik kan hem dus gewoon weer terugzetten.
So is everything ready? Everybody's ready.
Yes.
Good. So again, what we're gonna do today, it's all about grounding. So we have to focus on our breathing. And I want you to focus on that. And don't worry about your alignment. I'm not gonna be bothered so much with alignment unless if it's really needed to. And again, for those people who cannot do downward facing dog, don't do as much, even if you're in your homes. I don't want you to do so much because it's all about yourself, which all about like for all the things that's going on today, I want you to focus on what is constant. What do we have at this very moment? What is important? And I guess what is important at this very moment is we are breathing. It means we're alive. We're with our families. And if not, we are here. We're still happy. We're healthy. So I guess that's the most important part of this practice. It's not about how we go on to our poses, but the benefits out of it. Like what is it, the pose, what it means to you. So focus on it. Focus on your breathing. Focus on what grounds you more. If it's love, it's hope, whatever that grounds you more. Well, let's focus on that one. And I know some of us have kids around. This is going to be a test for your focus because you have to focus. And it's nice if you're going to have your kids around because then it makes you also realize how to focus despite of all the chaos around you. And I want you to feel that hey, it's okay. It's to mute down a little bit. Okay, are we ready? Let's start. I want you to start in your Sukhasana, so cross-legged pose. Cross your legs, bring your hands on your knees. Just close your eyes here. Take a deep inhale and exhale through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. One more breath, deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And then slowly go back to your normal breathing. This time I want you to bring your right hand towards the floor, or not, rather, your left hand towards the floor and right hand to your chest. Just drop your left hand down towards the floor, right hand to your chest, and listen to your breath. Inhaling through your nose, and exhale through your nose. Breathing in through your nose, and breathing out through your nose. And feel the earth beneath you. Focus on the stability of the earth beneath you. Focusing on the ground. Focusing on the stability of the earth. Rooting through your left fingertips. And focus. Now bringing your attention to your heart. Noticing the rise and fall of our bellies and our chest. And notice that despite everything, we're rising, but yet we're grounded. Focusing our attention to here and now. Feel the sensation in your body. Notice it and let it go. If you find yourself thinking about anything, just notice it without any judgment and without any attachment. And just let it go. Don't dwell on any particular thoughts. Soften your knees. Relax your toes. Soften your fingertips down towards the floor. Again, notice the rise and fall of your bellies and your chest. Maybe you notice some sound around you. Just notice it and let it go. On your next inhale, slowly open your eyes, focusing your gaze forward. Release your hands, bring your hands in your knees. Lift your shoulders up and back to release all the tension maybe in our shoulders. So you have a circling motion, bring it forward, up towards your ears and bring it towards the back of the room. And do it for 3 more times, and then slowly we reverse the circles in our shoulders. Bring it towards the back first, push it towards the back, bring it to your ears and bring it forward and circling it around again. And then slowly release it down towards the floor. Inhale, reaching your hands over your head. Fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling, and slowly bringing your right hand to your left knee and your left hand closer towards your left hip. So you don't bring it towards the back of the room, bring it closer to your left hips. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. Exhale, hug your navel towards your spine and twist from your belly, placing your neck in a happy place. So you're not twisting from your neck, from your shoulder, you're twisting from your belly. And place your neck in a happy place. Soften your knees. Stay here, finding your breath. On your next inhale, slowly look forward. Bring both of your hands in your knees. Inhale and reaching your hands again over your head. Fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, bringing your left hand to your right knee, your right hand at the back. Bring your right hand closer to your hip so you're not more leaning towards the back. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. And exhale, slowly hugging your navel towards your spine and twist from your belly, placing your neck in a happy place. On your next inhale, slowly look forward and bring both of your hands in your knees. Bring your feet together, soles of your feet together. And grab your big toes with your peace fingers. So bring it your peace fingers and grab your big toes with your peace fingers. As we inhale, lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. And as we exhale, slowly lower your chest down towards your big toes. So you're not leaning, so you're not looking towards your big toes. I want you to look forward so you lengthen more onto your spine. Find that length from your spine all the way towards the crown of your head. So if you feel that you're rounding your back, soften your shoulders towards the back of the room. And then slowly, before you soften your chest down, soften your belly first down towards the mat. As you slowly sink deeper into this pose as you exhale. So inhale, lengthen to your spine. Exhale, soften your shoulders and soften your belly down towards your heels. Take a moment here. Breathe in and breathe out. And notice the four corners of your sits bones. Are they deeply rooted towards the floor? If not, press the four corners of your sits bones down towards your mat. Again, soften your knees if you feel tension there. And again, if it's a sharp pain, get out of the pose. We can modify. If just a sensation, just notice it and let it go. On your next inhale, slowly come up. One vertebra at a time until your head is the last one to come. Let's meet up in our tabletop. Spreading your fingers like the rays of the sun. Bring your knees as wide as your hips. Shoulders, wrist distance apart, so maintain that your shoulders is level to your wrists. And spread your fingers like the rays of the sun. And as we inhale, dropping our belly down, look forward, open up our heart, tailbone up, and tuck your toes at the back. And exhale, slowly round your back, tuck your toes at the back, and then slowly lift your hips up, lift your knees up, so you can stay here in your hovering tabletop, or you can go directly to your downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly drop your knees down, drop your belly down, look forward, open up your heart, tailbone up. Exhale, slowly rounding your back, tucking your chin to your chest, tuck your toes at the back and lift your hips up, bringing your tailbone towards the back of the room and lift it up towards the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Inhale again, dropping your knees down. Drop your belly down, look forward, open up your heart, tailbone up. Exhale, tucking your chin to your chest, rounding your back, lifting your knees up, pushing your tailbone towards the back of the room and lift it up towards the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly bend your knees down. And tuck your toes at the back, drop your belly down, look forward, open up your heart, tailbone up. Exhale, tucking your chin to your chest, rounding your back, tuck your toes at the back, float your tailbone towards the back of the room and lift it up towards the ceiling. Inhale, slowly drop both of your knees down, drop your belly down and tuck your toes at the back, look forward, open up your heart, tailbone up. Exhale, slowly round your back, tuck your toes at the back, tuck your chin to your chest and float your tailbone towards the back of the room and lift it up towards the ceiling. Inhale, slowly bend your knees down. Relaxing your tabletop, maybe move your hips from side to side to release all the tension there. Slowly bringing your right hand towards the right side of your mat, farther towards the end of the right side of your mat. And your left hand towards the left side of your mat. And from here, slowly dropping your chest and your chin towards the mat to your puppy dog. You can drop your palms down towards the mat, or you can make it into a tippy cup. So you're bringing your palms down, or your tippy cup down towards the mat. Chin and chest down towards the mat and stay here. Maybe you can move your hips from side to side to release the tension in your shoulders and to open up more in the shoulders. Again, if you want to focus more in your flexibility, focus your attention or make your exhale longer than your inhale. On your next inhale, slowly come up. Drop your hands down if it's in your tippy cup. Tuck your toes at the back. Let's meet up in our tabletop or downward facing dog. Staying in our downward facing dog. Point your tailbone towards the back of the room and lift it up towards the ceiling. Bring your feet as wide as your hips, and if you can still see your heels, hide your heels at the back of your big toes. Again, internal rotation of your forearm, external rotation of your upper arm, so you have the shoulders away from your neck. Soften your neck down, so you soften your head down, just allowing that head to just hang from your neck. You can micro bend your right knee and then followed by your left knee like you're pedaling a bicycle. Or you can sway your hips from side to side. Whatever feels right tonight. And if you're in your tabletop, sway your hips from side to side. Maybe straighten your right leg and then your left leg. If you're in your tabletop. In your downward facing dog, stay there in your downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep inhale. And long exhale. Inhale here. On your exhale, look forward. And at the end of your exhale, step or walk your right foot, followed by your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine, keeping your back flat. Again, tailbone are pointing towards the back of the room, pressing the four corners of your right foot and your left foot down towards your mat. And as we exhale, we fold forward, hugging our navel towards your spine. Bring your forehead closer to your knees. Lift your tailbone up towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, reaching your hands over your head. Fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your palms closer to your chest. Inhale again, reaching your hands over your head. Fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling. And exhale, slowly we swan dive forward, bringing our forehead closer to our knees. If it's too much for your hamstring, micro bend your knees. Point your tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then slowly dropping both of your hands down, step your right foot and your left foot towards the back of the room. Plank. Staying in your plank, shoulders should be level to your wrist, allowing the shoulders level to your wrist. Hug your navel towards your spine, squeeze that inner thigh together. The balls of your feet are completely underneath your heels. You're not leaning forward, that your shoulders is at the top of your fingertips. Bring it level to your wrists. Exhale, slowly lean forward this time, bringing your shoulders at the top of your fingertips. Bend your elbows closer to your ribcage, chest and chin down to your chaturanga. Keep your legs straight. Inhale, slowly come up to your up dog. Exhale, slowly tuck your toes at the back, downward facing dog. Again, you can modify your chaturanga by bending your knees. Put your tailbone up and back. And stay here. Find your breath. Bend your knees if you want to do it in a tabletop. It's too much in your wrists. Please bend your knees. Take a deep inhale. And long exhale. So ground the four corners of your right hand as well as your left hand down towards your mat. And ground your right toes and your left toes as well down towards the mat. As you lift your tailbone up and back towards the ceiling, soften your head down from your neck. If you're micro bending your knees, it's perfectly fine, doesn't matter. I'm gonna do the bended knees. Take a deep inhale here. And as we exhale, we look forward again. And step your right foot and your left foot at the end of your exhale in between your hands. Bring your feet as wide as your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, keeping your back flat. Point your tailbone towards the back of the room. And there's just one straight line from your tailbone all the way towards the crown of your head. So you're not rounding your back, you're sending your heart forward. In your next exhale, slowly bend your knees, hugging your legs here, bringing your knees But bringing your forehead closer to your knees. Point your tailbone up towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, reaching your hands, straightening your legs. Reach your hands over your head. Fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling. And exhale, slowly bring your palms closer to your chest. Bring your hands by your side. Bring your feet as wide as your hips. We're standing in our mountain pose. Close your eyes. Grounding the four corners of our right foot and left foot down towards the mat. Lifting our kneecaps up. Hugging our navel towards the spine. Pointing our tailbone down towards the mat. Lifting our chest up towards the crown of your head, but reaching your fingertips down towards the mat. Closing our eyes. Lift your chin up parallel to your chest. So you're not looking down, you're not looking up, you're looking forward. Staying here. Notice your breath. Are they even? Or are your inhales longer than your exhales? Or it's the other way around. Notice your body as you shift your weight towards the right foot and then towards the left foot. Or you bring your weight more towards the right side. Or it's the other way around. Maybe bring your weight more towards the left side. Just notice it. Take a deep inhale here. Long exhale. Imagine that you're standing tall like a mountain. Imagine that there's one straight line from your heels all the way towards the crown of your head. But also imagine that your fingertips are reaching down towards the mat, rooting everything down towards the mat. Now you notice yourself. Do you bring your weight more on the right side of your leg or in the left side of your leg? Maybe shift it. If you bring more of your weight into the right side, bring it now more towards the left side. And notice the sensation that comes with it. Next inhale, slowly open your eyes. Staying here, finding your gaze, grounding. Again, on your next inhale, reaching your hands over your head. Fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling. And exhale, slowly swan dive forward. Bring your forehead closer to your knees. Inhale, lengthen to your spine, keeping our back flat. Point your tailbone towards the back of the room. Keep your legs straight and strong. And exhale, slowly bend both of your knees down. Drop both of your hands down. Step your right foot and your left foot towards the back of the room. Plank. Again, shoulders level to your wrist. Hug that navel towards your spine so you're not dropping your belly. Hug that navel towards your spine. Squeezing that inner thigh together and the balls of your feet are completely below your heels. And then slowly hinging forward. Bend your elbows closer to your ribcage. Chest and chin down to your chaturanga. And then slowly come up to your up dog. Bend your knees and rest in your child's pose for a bit. Bring your big toes together, heels apart. You can bring your knees as wide as your mat and drop your forehead down. You can bring your hands by your side. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, slowly come up. And this time, we lie down to our mat. Lift your toes up. And just wiggle your toes here, so in inner directions of your toes. Bring your toes inward. And then slowly bring the toes going outward. So the circle is going outward this time. And slowly bring your hands up. And a circle is going outward as well, together with your feet. Now bringing it inward, so your Hands and your toes are bringing inward circle. Okay, then so your hands are inward, your feet are outward. Can you do that? Now, just to mess up your brain. Okay, just hug your knees closer to your chest. It's just a joke. Hug your knees closer to your chest. And then slowly, we roll up. Instead of seated, we roll up to our boat pose. So we come from here, roll up to your boat. Good, I know it's awkward. You can do it again. It's a little bit, you can tap your toes down. It's too much for you. I'm going to do it again one more time so you can see. You roll up to your boat. There you are. Shoulders away from your neck. Hug your navel towards your spine. Let your chest up towards the crown of your head. And smile here. Stay. Breathing in and breathing out. You can straighten your legs if you want to, if that's available. If you can just bend your knees here. Breathe in and breathe out for 9, 8, 7. Keep breathing, shoulders away from your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your legs, hug your knees closer to your chest. Whew. I know, right? That's like, no, it's yoga still. Just at home. Slowly, lie down again. We roll up to Navasana. We come up to Tadasana. So we roll up from here to your boat and come up to Tadasana. Again, we'll do that together. We'll take a moment to our Navasana. We'll stay a little bit in our Navasana without hand. Like as much as possible, no hands on your mat. So don't drop your hands down. So it's all about grounding. It's all about balancing. Again, we'll try that. So roll up to your Navasana. Drop your feet down. Come up to your Tadasana. Without hands. There you are. Good. Well. Go.
I'm here for comic relief.
Yeah,
right?
there you are. Tadasana. We'll do that again and we'll do it faster next time. So, inhale, reach your hands over your head. Exhale, fold forward, bring your forehead closer to your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, slowly drop both of your hands down, step your right foot and your left foot towards the back of the room. You can go directly to your downward facing dog. Again, you can go to your chaturanga if that's what you want today for today's practice. On your next inhale, float your right leg up as high as you can. Right toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly bend your right foot or right knee or your right foot are closer to your left bum, looking underneath your right armpit and point your right knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly hug that right knee closer to your chest as we lean forward. Stepping that right foot in between your hands. Hug that navel towards your spine as you exhale. And float your hands forward and up. High lunge. Staying here, finding your breath. Take a deep inhale here. Long exhale, reaching your hands up. And as we inhale, bring your hands forward. Palms are pointing up towards the ceiling, lifting it up. Palms up. Breathing in, inhale, lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. Exhale, hug your navel towards your spine and bring your palms up over your head as you're circling it around. Palms up forward again, you're lifting it up over your head like a windmill. Basically, keep circling it down, up and back. Keep hugging your navel towards your spine. Keep your back leg straight and strong. Lifting it up. And as you come up here, go to your high lunge. Exhale, dropping your left heel down towards the mat. Bring your right hand forward, left hand at the back. Warrior two. Reaching your right fingertips forward. Also reach your left hand towards the back of the room. Hug your navel towards your spine and bring your weight evenly towards your right leg and your left leg. So you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning towards the back. Find your midline. Shoulders away from your neck. Keeping your shoulders level to each other. So your left hand is level to your right hand. Look forward towards your right fingertips. Channeling your energy from your left hand towards your right fingertips. Inhaling, flipping that right hand. And exhale, slowly bring your right hand over your head to reverse the warrior, humble warrior. On your next inhale, slowly come up. Dropping that right elbow at the top of your right thigh, not at the top of your right knee, at the top of your right thigh. And bringing your left hand towards your belly and bring it over your head. Extended side angle. Breathe. Again, bring some of your weight towards your left leg. On your next inhale, slowly come up, bringing your left hand again towards the back of the room and reach your right hand forward over your head and bring your right hand towards the back of the room and encircling your left hand together with it forward towards the front of the room. Now your right hand is in the back of the room, your left hand are forward. Keep bending your right knee level to your right ankle. Lean a little bit more forward. Keep hugging your navel towards your spine. Finding your breath here. And smile. Despite everything, smile. On your next inhale, reach your right hand forward. Together with your left hand, bring it over your head. Micro bend your left knee and step your left foot towards your, closer to your right foot, going to your chair. Exhale, bring your palms closer to your chest. Push the floor away from you. And just wiggle your foot. Releasing all the tension there. Feel warm. Do you feel warm too? Just funny. Woo! Yeah. Round and round if you want to. Going back towards the top of your mat again. We'll do the other side. Bring your feet as wide as your hips so you can find more balance here. Inhale, reach your hands over your head. Exhale, slowly fold forward, bring your forehead closer to your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, drop both of your hands down. Step your right foot into your left foot towards the back of the room. Again, you have the options of going to your chaturanga, downward facing dog, modified chaturanga, wherever you find okay today. And let's all meet up in our downward facing dog. Stay here for a couple of breaths. On your next inhale, float your left leg up as high as you can. Left toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, looking underneath your left armpit. Left armpit. Bending your left knee, bringing your left foot closer towards your right palm and lift your left knee up towards the ceiling. Keep your right arm straight and strong. And as we exhale, slowly hug your left knee closer to your chest as we lean forward. And step it in between your hands. Float your right heel up. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. Exhale, hug your navel towards your spine and float your hands forward and up. High lunge. Reaching your fingertips up, finding your balance. Maybe you can bring your right foot a little bit more to the side, but keep lifting your right heel up. Back legs are not a little bit bended. Keep it straight and strong at the back. Reach your fingertips up, but shoulders away from your neck. Inhale, slowly bring your hands forward. Palms up. Exhale, slowly bring it over your head and we're circling it around like a windmill. Breathing in and breathing out. And maybe smile. One more circle. Bring it forward and up. And then slowly bring your left hand forward. Right hand at the back. Drop your right heel down. Warrior two. Again, you're not leaning forward. You're not leaning towards the back. Find the midline. Shoulders away from your neck. Reach your left hand forward, but also reach your right hand at the back. Maintain that your left knee is level to your left ankle. Hug your navel towards your spine, so you're not pointing your bum towards the back. Hug it in. Point your tailbone towards the floor. Breathe. And smile. Strong warrior. There you are. Very strong warrior. Good so. And then slowly flipping your left hand and bring it over your head to reverse the warrior. Exhale, slowly dropping your left elbow at the top of your left thigh. Not in your left knee, bring it a little bit in your left thigh. And just bring your right hand towards the back of the room, reaching it forward and over your head. Extended side angle. And smile. And maybe breathe as well. It's important. Reaching your right hand over your head, but pressing your right foot down towards the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. And smiling here. On your next inhale, slowly come up. Warrior two. Reach your right hand forward and left hand at the back. Float that right heel up. Reaching warrior, lean a little bit more forward. Challenging yourselves here. Breathe and smile. On your next inhale, slowly bring your left hand forward and bring it over your head and step your right foot forward, closer to your left foot, go into your chair. As much as a little movement is possible. Exhale, pushing the floor away, bring your palms closer to your chest. Whew. Do you feel it? I didn't hear them.
You want me to unmute them?
Yeah, a little bit. I want to know over there. Release. Maybe water break a little bit. Just drink a little bit of water if you need it to. Finding your breath. How are we doing? How are we doing? Good? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. Because we're going again down Navasana, up Tadasana. It's all about grounding. After this, we're gonna go to that again. So from here, standing with our two legs, bring your feet as wide as your hips or maybe a little bit wider, finding your balance here because it's all about balancing. And then from here, hug that right knee closer to your chest. I'm gonna mirror you, so I'm gonna use my left leg. Hug that right knee closer to your chest. Bring it out. Bring it in. So you're not leaning towards the back. Bring your chest a little bit more forward here. Make sure that your standing leg is straight and strong so you're not more wobbly here. And from here, interlace your fingers. Interlace the fingers and bring your fingers at the back of your right foot. Take a deep inhale here, pressing to your right leg, or your left leg rather, pressing your left leg down towards the mat. Inhale and exhale, slowly straightening your right leg forward. Breathe. It's okay if you're here and you cannot straighten it so much. Bend it a little bit. As long as you feel that you're doing this, pushing it a little bit more forward. It's perfectly fine. Doesn't matter. It's not needed. What is important is your standing leg straight and strong. Staying here. Finding your breath. Lift it a little bit higher on your exhale. There you are. Good. Find your balance. Focus on something that's not moving. Don't look at me. Focus on something that's not moving. And slowly bend that right knee. Release your right foot down. And just wiggle it. Releasing all the tension. Let's go to the other side. Pressing the four corners of your right foot down towards the mat, making our right leg straight and strong already before we bend our left knee and bring your left knee closer to your chest. You can hug your left knee here. And please don't lean more towards the back or more forward. Finding you're evenly distributing your weight towards your right leg. Staying here. Whenever you're ready, just whenever you're ready, interlace your fingers and bring it to the back of your left foot. Again from here. Good. Whenever you're ready here, whenever you're ready, then you can straighten your left leg. Take your time. Don't need to be in a hurry. So the trick is you inhale here, you press the four corners of your right foot down towards the mat, and as we exhale, straighten your left leg forward. Take a deep inhale again and exhale, bring it up. Again, I'm not perfect, so focus your attention in your breathing. Good, breathe. Keep your standing leg straight and strong. And then slowly micro bend that left knee and release it down. Whew. Wiggle your foot. Now bring your feet this time as wide as your hips. You can bring your hands forward. You can drop it down if it's needed to. But just to bring some of your weight forward so you can lean a little bit more forward later. And then slowly bend your knees, 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 bend your knees. For those who can stay here, go into your Malasana, go a little bit in your Malasana. And for those who can, roll your mat, and bring your heels where the mat is. So bring the heels there. And if you can, you're staying in your Malasana, using your elbow, press your knee away from each other. So you're not leaning here, you're lifting your chest up towards the crown of your head. Sitting tall again. Grounding the four corners of your feet down towards the mat. Maybe smile. I know. It's all about grounding, I'm so sorry. Good, staying here. Lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. You're not leaning more towards forward. Try to lean a little bit towards the back of the room. Lifting your chest up, staying here. And smile. And then slowly release it down. Now we bring our knees together. So you can drop your hips a little bit to transitioning it. And just bring your knees together from here. Bring your hands down into a tippy cup towards the mat or towards the floor as you lift your heels up. Lift your heels up. Good. Lifting your heels up. Gonna be doing in the side so you can see. I'm lifting my hips up, dropping my bum to my heels, and then slowly float your hands forward. Again, this is very tricky, so I want you to focus on your breathing. And as we inhale, we lower that heels down, lower that heels down. If it's not touching towards the mat, it's perfectly fine. If you can touch it towards the mat, it's okay. But again, no pressure. Keep your hands forward, again, lifting it up on your inhale. Exhale, slowly hug your navel towards the spine. Lower your heels down. Maybe all the way down, maybe not. It's perfectly fine. And again, lift it up. Again, lower it down. 2 more, smile.
Oh my God, this is hard.
Lifting it up.
I know.
Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it up. Stay here, stay. Stay, float. Lifting your heels up. Float here. Drop your hips a little bit lower towards your heels. Good. Exhale, slowly release it down. Drop your hips down. Drop your hands by your side. Woo. And then slowly, lying down towards the mat, we go from lying down to Navasana to chair pose. We'll do it 3 times without touching the floor. As much as you can, don't touch the floor with your hands. So I'm gonna show you first and we'll do it together after. So when you inhale here, exhale, hug it in and float it up, chair. as much as possible, you're not touching the floor. Coming it in. Navasana, chair. Drop it down, all the way down. Okay, let's do it together. Hug your knees closer to your chest. Take your time. It's all about the balance and it's all about in your head. So let go as much as possible. Don't focus your attention so much of like, I'm gonna do this. Just to be in line with your body. So just listen to your body, then you'll get there eventually. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but trust me, eventually we'll get there. Hug your knees closer to your chest, rolling up to our boat pose, coming up to boat, drop your feet down, lift it up to our chair.
Kan dat niet?
Ik ook niet.
Dropping your hips down, roll down towards your mat, hug your knees closer to your chest again, and roll towards your boat pose. Drop your feet down in your boat, come up to your chair. Good, yeah, good.
And you need till the sitting point, not further.
Dropping your hips down again, roll back to your mat, hug your knees closer to your chest. Rolling up again to your boat, drop your feet down, come up to your chair.
That part, the dropping and coming up with your bum, that's not.
And release it down, all the way down. You're releasing everything. We're there, we're almost there. And they tell me that you're, the usual thing that I've heard about is like, oh, my belly's too big. Oh, my bum is too big. No, it's not. It's just like really like about your balance and where to bring your weight there.
It's not strong enough, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's strong enough, but we have muscle memory, and we haven't done this probably since you're little. So that's how it is. Your muscle doesn't have a memory yet, so we have to get used to that until our muscles will get used to it, and we'll find that memory. Good. Coming up. One more try. Good. Lifting up. There you are. Woo. That's good. So slowly. From here, we'll go into our Navasana and we'll stay there in our Navasana for 30 counts. So I want you to lift your chest up towards the crown of your head, and I don't want you to round your back. Lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. So you're not leaning more towards the back. I'm gonna feel it so that you're gonna see me more. Don't drop you're not rounding your back here, so you're using the core, hugging it in, and float your feet up. You can straighten your legs if you want to. Again, it's 30 breaths. So stay here. Bend your knees if you want to. Lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. Breathe. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Smile. 5, 6. Keep breathing. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Straighten your legs. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug your knees closer to your chest and give love to your belly. You've done very good. You guys are strong and you know that. Hug your knees closer to your chest. And you're gonna feel that. If you feel it more in your lower back, so you're dumping your weight there. We're gonna do more back bends again. If you're gonna message me and say like, hey, I feel it more in your lower back. So we'll do more back bend to make it stronger. Now this time, bring your feet together. Grab your big toes again with your peace fingers. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. And exhale, slowly fold forward. You can, if you want to, you instead of like grabbing your big toes with your peace fingers, you can drop your elbows in the outside somewhere closer towards your right knee or closer towards your left knee. So you can give it a little bit of a push, but don't push it so much that you're gonna hurt yourself. Just allow the weight of your elbow to push your knees a little bit more. Lift your chest up towards the crown of your head so you're not rounding your back. Shoulders away from your neck. Good. Straighten. Finding that length in your spine. It is way more important than really touching towards the floor. So find that length from your spine. Finding your breath. Maybe smile. Maybe you ask yourself like, hey, why I'm here today? What am I doing here today? You've already passed to the hardest part of our yoga, and that's coming into your mat. So you've done really good. On your next inhale, slowly come up. Bring your feet now a little bit wider, as wide as you can. Soften your toes. Your toes are not pointing up towards the ceiling. It's a passive stretch. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. Exhale, slowly drop your belly down first before your chest. So drop your belly down first before your chest. Good. If you're here, it's completely fine. And if you feel that your knees are a little bit lifted, soften your knees down. It's very passive. We're gonna stay here for a couple of breaths. Just gonna feel a stretch there. You can close your eyes. You can say lifted your chest up towards the crown of your head just to lengthen the spine. Maybe shoulders away from your neck. Again, if you want to focus your attention more on your flexibility, make your exhale longer than your inhale. So maybe you inhale for 5, maybe exhale for 6, maybe you inhale for 4, maybe exhale for 7. And then slowly, little by little, soften your chest down towards the mat on your exhale. So do it on your exhales, not on your inhale. In your next inhale, slowly come up. Walk your hands towards your hips. Come up one vertebra at a time until your head is the last one to come. Bring your feet forward, lower down. First with our belly, so we can also make it our heart opening. So lower your belly down towards the mat. Bring your right hand level to your right shoulder. So straighten your arms just to the side. Right hand level to your right shoulders. I'm gonna make it now this is my right hand. I'm gonna do the same thing with my right hand with my left hand. Your left hand, bring your left hand closer to your chest. I'm doing it with my right hand. And slowly lie down to the side of your face, the right side of your face, as you push your left hand down. So you push your whole body towards the right side.
Waarom ben ik geen deze? Hoe is het lekker zacht daar?
Oh ja. Oh, super. Allemaal geld in de nek.
If you want to deepen the pose, you can bring the right foot towards the back of the room, your left foot towards the back of the room.
Right.
On your next inhale, slowly lower your belly down, releasing your left hand down, straightening your left hand. Bring your right hand closer to your chest. Again, slowly, using your right hand, push your whole body towards the left side. Can I do this to the other side? So I'm gonna see it. So if you get, again, you want to deepen the pose, bend your left knee and bring your left foot towards the back of the room. Staying here. I stay here.
Yes, I feel it.
And your next inhale, slowly dropping your chest down. Releasing it. Coming up. And lie down now. Put your back in the mat. Hug your right knee closer to your chest. Bring that right knee towards the left side of the room and bring your right hand level to your shoulders and look towards the right side. So your right knee towards the left side of the room and you're looking towards the right side. Inhale, bring your right knee back towards the center and give it one more hug. Tight hug. Hug that right knee closer to your chest. You've done a lot, so hug that right knee. This right knee is doing a lot today. Release it down, bend your left knee and hug your left knee closer to your chest. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. And then slowly bring that left knee towards the right side. Left arms level to your left shoulders and look towards the left side. I'm so sorry if you hear the sound of drill from the neighbor. It's the neighbors fixing his house.
Whatever happens, life goes on.
On your next inhale, slowly look towards the ceiling. Bring your left knee closer to your chest and hug it again. Hug your left knee. Give it love to your left knee. Your left knee is doing a lot. And then slowly release your left foot down. Finding yourself here. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Bring your hands by your side. Close your eyes. Prepare yourself for your Savasana.
Yay!
My favorite pose.
My favorite part.
Just relax from here. You've done a lot. Go back to the intention you made earlier, whatever it is. Now relax your toes, allowing it to point to different directions. Soften your knees. Relax your thigh. Soften your belly. Relax your shoulders, allowing your fingers to curl to its natural curl. Soften your throat. Relaxing the back of your neck. Soften your forehead. Whatever you're thinking right now, I want you to just notice it and let it go. Notice the sensation you're feeling right now. And bringing back your attention to your each and every inhale and exhale. Slowly bring back your attention to the noises around you. As you wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and move your head from side to side. Bring your feet together, interlace your fingers at the top of your head, giving yourself a deep stretch like you're waking up in the morning. Arch your back, curl your toes. Bend your right knee, followed by your left knee. Letting it go towards the right side. Making your right arm as your pillow and your left hand just right next to your belly. Using your left hand, push yourself up to any comfortable sitting position you want. On your next inhale, reach your hands over your head, bring your palms together and close your eyes. Bring your palms to your forehead. Bring your palms to your heart. Bowing down to our hearts. Thanking ourselves for being here today. Thanking our body for being healthy today. Thanking our breath for guiding us throughout the practice today. As we slowly open our eyes and we greet each other. Namaste.
Namaste.
Dankjewel allemaal. Hele bedankt voor jou. Yay. Oh, je doet wat. Dan is het
Unmute them.
Yeah, it's I want to unmute it. How are you?
I'm okay, but I've got visitors, as you can hear.
Yeah.
Come here. Can you see who who is visiting me?
No,
No,
you can't.
I don't see your camera.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to get the camera on, but it's recording.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, but that's just our screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's-
You don't see
Oh,
the other
okay,
students.
Alice. I'm
Hi.
gonna show you who is here with their new skirts.
Yeah.
The new skirt.
Ja,
New skirts.
ja, skirt. Kom eens hier, jonge dame. Kom eens hier.
No, I don't see
Kom
you.
eens hier.
I still don't see you.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, no problem. It's the kids from Bianca Raoul. And they're coming to bring Julian.
Oh, that's why there's a lot of kids going. It's so noisy.
Okay. Those kids, you heard.
And how's
Okay,
everybody?
I'm gonna sit down for a bit with them. And ik heb een scheet gelaten, ja. And thank you for the lesson.
Yeah, and I enjoy.
Bye bye.
It's kind of like weird that it's not really like very physical because I want to push a little bit more. I want to pull a little bit more. It's kind of like
Yeah. Next time again. Okay,
Well,
bye bye.
let's see what we can do. Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a good night. Slap lekker. Allemaal.
Thank you.
En hele
Bye
bedankt
bye.
thank you.
for coming to my
Bye.
lessons. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Bye, Lars.
Oh, it's like
Ik weet
so
niet hoe ik het af
sleepy.
moet sluiten.
Marit is sleeping?
No, I guess Marit is not. It's
Yeah, it's Jana.
Jana. Jana is very like brain.
Jana is like, nope.
He
No.
came out of bed.
Yeah. Which is what mommy's doing sounds like fun. Let's go there.
Yeah.
Hello, Jana.
I'll try to find a quiet spot next time. But we had fun. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you too, and have a good night.
Is the visual okay and the audio?
Yeah, but I think I muted my video. I muted it while during the practice. I
Yeah.
think the other ones have to mute it as well because it sometimes switches to another camera. So I sometimes see Janneke.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay, then I guess we have to mute it then. I guess it's the one that's
Because
talking then.
it switches the camera when you
Okay.
hear a sound.
Yeah, I think that the one that's like, well, then we'll change it next time because then it's gonna just be me. And then,
Yeah, everyone gets to mute their own video,
yeah.
and then yeah. So,
I
but
think
it
it's
was
because, yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun, yeah. Well, it's gonna be Saturday anyway, so let's bring the kids in and just let's go like run around and let's mute everybody so that you can just hear me.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Doei.
Doei!
Very nice.
Bedankt! Fijne avond!